And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Now, we're gonna go explore. If we don't get rudely interrupted by a random encounter, we're going to explore this lovely, happy-looking cave. Because it does look so lovely and happy, doesn't it? Not dark, dingy, and full of doom and gloom at all. Which is a bit of an understatement.
This one ain't no good.
Oh dear.
Nor this one.
What are them two up to?
Let's get out of here. We must inform the boss.
Hey, they dropped something.
Yes, they did.
Finders keepers.
And we got the Crimson Sphere 9, which indicates that there's 8 more to get before this. So this could be a long journey. Now, let's see what this is. Oh. So there's 9 little holes in that door. We have Crimson Sphere 9, so if we get 8 more, we should be able to open this door. Very, very interesting. But I believe we can watch that when we get back onto the airship. Oh, hello. There's a dark, mysterious figure in our way.
Hey, long time no see. Remember me?
Of course I remember
Glad
you.
to hear it.
How have you been?
I joined up with the Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
Ah, that sounds great. Trying out a new way of life.
It is great. We have freedom.
Actually, Pase's a sphere hunter now too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
Of course we will.
How's Isaru?
The Youth League discovered
Hey,
this
don't be
place,
changing
you know.
the subject. We
It's
asked you a
called
question.
The Den of Woe. It was sealed around the time of Operation Mihen.
And Isaru?
And
But, the seal can supposedly be broken with the right
yeah, that's all well and
combination
good,
of
but what about
spheres.
Isaru?
I'm afraid this place is off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation.
You party
so
pooper.
I'll, have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry.
Party pooper. At least we got a sphere. And somebody is hiding something, it seems. So we'll leave him be. And then we can carry on with our mission. Now, I believe this bit you can actually do before or after. Oh, it's foggy. I believe you can do this before or after completing the... What was it? Foggy Fiend Frenzy? Yeah, I believe you can do it before or after, but I don't think it affects your percentage whatsoever. I think I've always done it before completing it, and if I've 100%ed the game before, then I guess that doesn't really matter. Jesus Christ, just let me run. I want to run free without any fiends. Is that too little to ask? I don't want to fight all these either. If I had magic equipped, I would, but I don't. So I shan't. I shall run away like the coward I am. I'm not really coward, I'm just lazy. I'll level up. Ah, come on. I will level up another time, but for now, I will complete missions. We are the queen of missions, you know. When we're not hiding from the dark. Are you scared of the dark? I think you might be. But the dark doesn't want to leave. It's kind of annoying. The annoying thing about doing this little side mission here is that obviously you've got to then backtrack and then carry along the Mushroom Rock Road. And you can see why it's called Mushroom Rock Road. It's because there's a lot of rocks that look like mushrooms, if it wasn't already obvious. I wish I could just cut these battles out. but I don't mind battling this one. Just kill the bully cat. Oh no, and there's some really annoying, I think they're called snow wolves later on in the game. And I remember a long time ago when I was playing it, I think this is in Gagazet, there was 3 of them, obviously 3 of me, and they have this really annoying ability called Death Fang. And you can pretty much guess what that does, and all 3 of them used it on a different character each. At the very beginning of the fight on an ambushed attack, and it worked every single time, so all 3 of my characters died. I hadn't saved in about 2 hours and I was unbelievably annoyed. Seriously, you can't understand how angry I was at that. And I actually didn't play again for like about 3 weeks because I was that annoyed. I'd done so much leveling up and work on it, and then these 3 like white wolves that come out of nowhere and just kill me. They completely annihilated me. It was so soul crushing, seriously. Devastated. I just get like that with games. It's like if I do a lot of work and then die without saving, so like I have to go back and do it all, it just annoys me so much, and then it puts me off playing for ages. I know it shouldn't because that's a terrible attitude to have towards games, but it does and I can't help it. I guess I just don't like backtracking when it's in an annoying way. I like reminiscing backtracking, but I don't like backtracking for the sake of redoing the exact same thing that you've already done. I guess a lot of people won't either. Oh come on, it's not like we're trying to get somewhere. Any time now, darkness. I wish we had a flashlight. Maybe a bit like Silent Hill. Only with less death. And lesser. I actually saw the new Silent Hill film the other day. What was it? I can't remember what they called it, but it's the second one where they did a version of Heather in it. And you know what? I was quite pleased with it, if I do say so. Now a lot of people have said that they hated it, but I was really happy because like for someone, it's like if all you've done is watch the films and never played the games or anything, I can understand why you wouldn't like it because there's so many changes and it will confuse you. But for someone who does know the games like I do, and you see the first film and it's a bit nah, but then you see the new one and I was just so happy with it because they put in so many little like things from the films. And, you know, things that you can click onto and be like, oh my god, that's from this bit, or oh my god, I've seen that, or I did that. And it's just like, oh my god.
Lady Yuna.
I wouldn't spoil it though.
It's me, Elma. It's been so long. Wow, you've really changed.
I'm surprised she didn't ask us to guess who she was,
Never
like everybody else
better.
who has so far.
Now that I'm in the youth league, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work.
You only just noticed. Thank you.
Go on, step aside.
Right away, Captain.
Thank you.
Wow, look at you.
Not bad, huh?
She's mad with power. And I'm sorry, I just coughed into the mic. We got absolutely nothing for that apart from a glass buckle. Oh, and the new garment grid as well. Which we'll have to arrange all of our garment grids very shortly. So I think we can go down here, and is there a treasure chest or someone for us to speak to? Or neither? Yep, there we go. I knew there was something down here. Can we jump onto this rock? I don't think we can. Nope. Nope. I thought we could, but we can't. So we shan't. Please proceed. Oh, we will. Thank you, Elma. I wonder if Lucille's up there. Let's go all the way to the top. In Final Fantasy X, this bit of the game was such an emotional bit for me. Well, not emotional, but it's such like when you play it for the first time and you're going through everything that the characters are, it's just fantastic. I know I keep going on about Final Fantasy X a lot, but I think that's what this game is for me. It is a lot of reminiscing and, you know, kind of, you know, backtrackings that you get to see this world that you've already conquered and that you've already explored. You get to see it again, but in like a new
This is
light
Youth
and
League
in the future.
headquarters.
So
The Youth League was formed a year
I'll
ago
shut up
by
now.
people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes. Their leader is a former Crusader named Nuge. Apparently, he earned quite a reputation among the Crusaders.
and I'm sure we'll find out all about that later. But as I was saying, that's what this game is a lot for me, and probably for a lot of other people as well. Just because you've already been through this land before. You've played you've let me down. There we go. You've played the game. You know. There we go. I was gonna say then, why is there no chest? But it's hidden in the corner. And another garment grid. It's like, sorry, my throat is not playing ball today. But it's just reliving it. Like, to come back up here now and to see Mushroom Rock Road like this, considering how it was in Final Fantasy X, and it's just completely different. And then you meet old characters and you just fall in love with everything again like you did the first time round. And so if I am speaking about Final Fantasy X far too much, then please by all means tell me to shut up, because I'm pretty much, the day that I record is the day that I post, or literally a few days or a day after, etc, etc, because I don't like to leave videos because then I get confused. So if you do have any comments on this, then this is all pretty much fresh in my mind as well as it is yours, so please let me know so I can improve it. But odds are I will be reminiscing about Final Fantasy X a lot, so if you don't like it now, let me know so I can change that for future videos. And I don't think there's anything else around here we can explore for now. But there is a familiar face up here that we can talk to.
It's been too long, Lady Yuna. I am Lucille, commander of the Youth League forces.
It's good to see
We remember, don't worry.
Hiya! I am glad to find you well. As you can see, I have joined the Youth League to aid in the fight for a new Spira. I consider it my duty. Maven Nuge, our leader, has been hoping for an audience with my lady for some time. Unfortunately, he is planning a mission of great import and will be occupied well into the night. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask that you return another day.
Oh, it's no trouble.
My apologies.
The Youth League's looking for spheres too, right?
Yes, knowledge of the past is the key to the future, so says the Maven. It is with these words in mind that we seek the spheres of yore. The mission we are planning also revolves around a sphere, but I am sorry. I had best say no more. It is not a matter to be discussed openly.
No, I suppose not.
My apologies.
Okay, so we've spoken to Lucille once, but now we need to go speak to her again.
There sure do seem to be a lot of weirdos around here.
The Youth League is a motley bunch. Some members certainly have, questionable pasts. Just the other day, a very valuable sphere was stolen almost as soon as we discovered it.
The Thief League?
No, few here would go that far. Most of us are very devoted. We work hard with Maven Nuge towards our goal of building a new Spira. But the Maven insists that none be turned away, and so the occasional bad seed does slip through. Unfortunately.
Just kick them
I
out,
can think of
kill
nothing
them.
more heartening than were the Lady Yuna to join our cause. That would do the League much good.
Oh, don't. She wants us to join her club.
I'm very sorry.
There we go. So to get all the points that you need here, you need to speak to Lucille twice, which we've just done, and another very old and friendly face. Ring around the matron. We're gonna speak to him.
Why, Lady Yuna, I believe it's been fully 2 years. This calls for a celebration. Perhaps you'd like to hear a story.
Now, with this can be very laborious. Now, I'm actually not going to speak at all through this, just because it would be nice for you to hear, kinda, maybe, because I have nothing to say. But with Machin now, he's going to speak, and basically, you can't interrupt him if you want to get the most percentage, so speak to him, don't interrupt, and let him finish.
These past 2 years have been truly tumultuous. With sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see, it is safe to say Spira was in a state of upheaval. But it is precisely times such as these that often inspire the greatest good. For you see, out of the chaos arose a desire to forge Spira anew. And from this noble desire was born a search for truth, championed by people called the Seekers. The Seekers sought out and attempted to set right Spira's history, long concealed and warped by the temples. They looked for lessons in that history, lessons to lead Spira into a new age. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres, hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the true nature of Spira's past. Over time, the search for spheres grew quite popular. Some even pursued it as a profession. They, of course, are the sphere hunters, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To be sure, the majority are interested only in the excitement and adventure of it all. But it is doubtful they comprehend the gravity of the search for truth. Very doubtful.
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of Yevon. With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all to himself. Naturally, this angered those who had hoped to use the spheres as a key to unlock Spira's past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But sadly, he has vanished. New Yevon would not release its spheres, yet surprisingly, a great number of people rallied to its cause. Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something to cling to. But there were others who still harbored ill will toward the name of Yevon. And the man who united them? It was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle. His interest in history led him to devote himself to the Seekers' cause.
I told you this could go on for a while.
With them, he worked to collect spheres, but in the end, New Yevon would share them with no one. Repulsed by what New Yevon had done, Nuge gathered like-minded people and formed the Youth League. Drawing its support mainly from Spira's younger generation, the League soon matched New Yevon in size. As the organization grew, so did the responsibilities of its leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's endeavors, I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy, so much time. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. Just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am.
You're very old.
Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
Anything for you,
What is it?
old-timer.
I'd like to shake your hand,
A handshake?
if it's not too much trouble. To touch just once the hand that defeated sin and saved all Spira.
Now, obviously you can say no, but we're gonna say yes, of course.
Oh, thank you. Now this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
You can let go now.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is nothing. Lady Yuna, you have my thanks. Perhaps you'd like to hear a story.
Now, I think this is just the same one again, but we're gonna click anyway. If it is the same one, then it doesn't matter, we can just skip it this time.
These past 2 years, with sin defeated,
There we go, we've already
pity.
listened to that. Now, listening to the whole story without interrupting him and shaking his hand does give you a percentage. Now, if you also noticed, he shook Yuna's hand. He had a weird feeling about it. Do you remember the sphere that we watched a couple of episodes ago? You should do, because... well, yeah, just think about that. Now, we do actually need to go back to the beginning of Mushroom Rock, which we're going to do, but I'm very lazy and don't want to walk, so we're going to go to the airship and then fly back down there. Woo! Because we are ridiculously lazy, because there's one last thing we need to do in Mushroom Rock. Thank you, buddy, we know. Now, I have a feeling that knowing where I look now, it's gonna just fly me straight to the top. And I'm gonna have to run all the way down anyway, but we'll see. Oh no, no, I've been lucky. Phew. Now we need to go down here and speak to our good buddy Clasco.
That's it. Every time I try something new, I screw it up. I just
No,
don't
you
know what I want to do with my
don't.
life.
You
I
like
don't
pretty
know where I
birdies.
belong. I've spent my whole life drifting from one failure to the next.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
I can't keep doing this forever. I know that there's a place for everyone in this world, even someone as sad and
Not
pathetic as me.
that pathetic,
Lady
maybe a
Yuna.
little, but...
I want to find my place. Please, allow me to ride on your airship.
I'll go on then, why not? Oh, he's not a sorry loser, he's not a loser. We're gonna say yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll find my true calling. You'll see.
Not even a I'll find a way to repay you, but I'll find my calling. Now, we could go straight to Jose from here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go back on the airship and watch that Crimson report that we got before. I think it was Crimson Report 9, and we should be able to watch it now. We know you do. So treasure spheres is where they're all stored. And Crimson Report 1. Now, it's Crimson Report 1 here, because I think there's like 4. No, there's like 2 of them, I think. But wait, I'm so confused. Wait. I'm pretty sure it said 9 before, didn't it? If it didn't say 9 before, that's just me going crazy. Oh well, we'll watch it anyway. Yeah, we'll play it. Oh god, I think my eyes are going on me.
What a mess.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Total
Final Crimson Squad selection exercise. 0, zilch, and zippo. Job done.
That's not very nice.
Pinhead, did you even count?
Those voices sound very familiar. There we go, so we've watched our sphere. And one last thing to do before we can count our mushroom rock escapades over, we need to go up to the cabin again. Up to the cabin to the very, very top. And we need to have a good old chat with Clasco. Because he owes us money. Nah, we just want to see how he's doing. He's a good Clasco. No, whereabouts is he? He's up top. Hi, barkeep. They've missed you. There we go.
Why won't the room stop shaking?
Because it's an airship. Yeah, I think that's all he says, but either way, we still need to speak to him. And now we can go back down. And that was a pretty useless endeavour, but it needed to be done. We'll go back to the bridge. And we're gonna save, and again, that is it for this episode. Let me know what you guys think, if you want me to keep reminiscing about Final Fantasy X, because odds are I'm going to end up doing that a lot, because that is what this game is for me. If you don't like it, then please let me know now, while I'm only on like episode 7, I think this is going to be. But something's wrong. We should be on 13% right now. We're only on 12. See? This is why I keep saves. This is why I keep saves. Now, we should be on 13%. What haven't I done? Unless we need to go back to the Mihan High Road, which is... I'll go back to the Mihan High Road in the next episode first. We will explore all that, or I might do that off screen, and if anything interesting comes up, I will highlight it. But if not, then I'm going to have to go back to save 14 and do it again, because I want to get the high percentage that I can, and we should be on 13 right now. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.